Thank you so much for coming back to Coco for Disney. I appreciate you being here and for supporting the channel. I hope you like the content that we share. Today, the content is going to be a collab, and it's just not any collab. So my friend, Sarah's Disney Magic, is hosting this collab. Now, if you've watched Sarah's channel, which you need to if you're not, but I know you are, she is lovely. She is just lovely, kind, sweet, but one of her expertise is that she knows her Disney pins. So she has been collecting for some time. Not only that, she also worked in the parks and would be one of the cast members that would wear the lanyards and had such an interest in pins. She learned so much about them. So she is an expert on these pins close up. So she is the one hosting this collab, and what she wants us to do is to pull our top 10 pins. That's difficult. It's difficult because there are so many beautiful, gorgeous pins. And as you can watch from Sarah's channel, she shows amazing pins, fantasy pins, older pins, the pins that are just coming out, series of pins, blind box pins. If there's a pin out there, you know she's showing it. So let's get into this. I'm going to turn the camera around to show you my top 10. These are different from last year. So last year we had the same collab that was going on that Sarah hosted. And so now we've got to choose 10 different pins that we have. So this time I am going to include some of my fantasy pins, since Sarah is such a big fantasy collector as well as some of the other participants down below, which you're going to want to watch because everybody has different collections, as you're finding out. We all collect something different, and some people have amazing, amazing pens. So check those participants out below. I want to thank Sarah for taking the time to do this and host this, and for the invite. Thank you so much. So let's turn the camera around. Let's look at the pens and see what you think, okay? I'm going to show you the Sleeping Beauty pens that that are my favorites, that are my top. I'm going to go through Maleficent first, and then do some combined, and then do the Aurora or Briar Rose pens, okay? So the first one, that's one of my favorites, I picked this up off of an eBay seller. And this is, I love this pen because it was a Disney Parks collection, but it is the haunted, take on the Haunted Mansion. This was a series of all the villains. And I loved this because it was Maleficent. And as you can see, there's her face. There's the IRP idiot servant. And there is one of her minions down there. This is a take off The Bride with the 5 husbands that didn't last too long. I love this pin. I just think it's a really fun pin. This is the backing on this pin. So that is my number 1 right now. We're starting off with number 1. Not my number 1 pin, but the first one to show. The next one, a lot of these pins that I'm going to show you, I have attachments to my friends with. And I love that about collecting pins, having those memories. And this one, Connie Loves Disney gifted me. Now this pin means a lot to me because not only does it have a connection to Connie, but I got to take a tour at in Disney, my last trip, the Keys to the Kingdom. And during this time, this is the Mechanical Dragon. This was a series called Mechanical Mischief, but I believe the dragon started it off because there's a parade where this mechanical Maleficent dragon does come out. I got to see that dragon firsthand and close up, and it was simply amazing. And this is her. As you can see, this pin was made to have the wheels kind of like that mechanical feeling. I just love this pin because of her. It shows her as she is in the parade. It is pin on pin there. As you can see, here's the back of your pin. Now, limited release edition, and you can see on the back there, just pretty. I thank Connie so much for sending me this. This pin went pretty quick in the park, so Connie was quick to get it out there, and I just love her. One of my top favorite. The next one I'm going to show you is this pin. This comes from Frank at Penapalooza. I adore this pen. It is amazing. The backard, as you can see, is kind of plain. It's another limited edition pen. But if you look at this pen closely, you will see the glitter in the green. Just beautiful. Look at the background with the castle in the background, and then right on this side, the dragon is right behind her. So it is another pen on pen. And here's the back of that pen. Out of 300? You guys can probably see that better than I can right now. I love this pen. I plan on this being one of my center pens for her board. Just so pretty. We'll set her right up there. Now the next pen was another pen that I got from Penapalooza. And simply beautiful. Another unbelievable Maleficent pen that I will have to use for my center for my board for her. Her board's going to be pretty big. I love all the green flames around her. A little bit closer. See the sparkle in that green flame there as well. Look at that face. I love the way her collar comes out 2 or 3 times. There's her orb, her staff. A gorgeous, gorgeous pen, even adding that reddish pink into her cloak. And all those dark green flames, even on the bottom, had that glitter in it. Again, another of my favorite Maleficent pens that I'm going to set as a centerpiece because I just love it so much. And there's the back of that one. 167 out of 250. Now, I don't mind so much. I have not kept track of limited edition pens or their numbers that well. I just love the pens, and I think that's what a lot of pen collectors do. You just love the pens when you get them. Now, we're going to shift over. We're going to shift over to the combination of Maleficent and Aurora. So I'm kind of cheating here. You see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pens there. I'm going to go a little bit further because of this combination. This pen was gifted to me by my friend Melissa at Pixie Dust and Peaches. This was a, it came out at a Comic-Con, I believe. I believe it was Disneyana, and they were only selling it there at the time. I think they did sell a few on Pink Alamode because it is a Pink Alamode pen. But what I love the most is look at the glitter in Maleficent's, the black, the thorns behind her. And this is a storybook series. And then, of course, you have Aurora in her true blue dress. And you have her roses behind her. Again, this is more pen on pen storybook, made to look like a book, open book, and you see that bookmark right there in the middle dividing them. Melissa, this was just such an amazing pen to get. A limited edition of 300. You see all that pen on pen action in the back here. Just beautiful. Oh, just beautiful. Love this pen. Now this next one has to probably be one of my all-time favorites. Again, I was given this by Melissa at Pixie Dust and Peaches. This was a Pink Alamode pen. This is when Pink Alamode started really reeling these pens out, the very beginning of them. And she is absolutely beautiful. Again, another pen that connects a friend to the memory of it. You have all that glitter in that white banner. You have the glitter in her pink dress. I love the sketching without the color in it. And then you have those pops of color. I just love the way this pen is done with the colors. And then there you have Maleficent at the top. Oh, I love it. And on the back of this pen, it was one of the first ones Pink Alamode came out with. In these really huge, gorgeous, beautiful pens. So there again, you have Aurora and Maleficent both on this pen. Now we're gonna move into Aurora. Let's see, so now I have 6 pens. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go. So I'm gonna get some honorable mentions out of here. Okay, so this next pen I did get off eBay. It is part of the series called the Magic, I believe Magic Windows. And this was a beautiful depiction of Aurora. And if you see here, she's got both her blue and her pink dress on. Look down below. There are the colors of Fauna, Flora, and Merriweather. Oh, this is such a great pen. I love the framing. I love pens that have a framing around them. You have that rose there at the top. I absolutely love this pen. And here you go with that back. Limited edition of 2000. Love, love, love this pen. It was an eBay pen that I picked up. I believe I'd seen the Hercules and the Magic Windows and then saw her, went immediately back in there and got her. Okay, so now I have a pen that was gifted to me by my friend Sara, who's hosting this collab. Now, I was surprised as all get out when she sent me this pen. We were just sending pens back and forth in the beginning, and she sent me this one. Now, we are now celebrating the 65th anniversary of Sleeping Beauty, and if you see right here, this is the 45th anniversary pen. And what's amazing about this pen is you have Aurora in her pink dress. It flips open, and then you have Briar Rose. I love this. And look at the date down here. This is the date, January 29th, 1959. So it means a lot to me to have that date on there. And here's the back of that pen. This is a limited edition of 3000. Now, Sara had this. Sara does this. Sara gives up her pens for people. I've always been in awe of that, how sweet and kind she is. And that's what reminds me so much of her with this pen, is that she gave that pen to me, and it's a 20-year-old pen. So I love it. I will cherish it forever. This next pen was another gift from Melissa at Pixie Dust and Peaches. This is a limited edition. I can't remember where this pen came from, if it was Pink a la Mode or not. But look at these flowers. So you have the pens out now that are the 65th, and these flowers predated that 65th coming out. There's some lounge slides that I've opened that will show these flowers as well. And look, you've got those leaves in there. She is just beautiful. Look at her face. I'm sorry, I'm shaking. I'm trying to stay steady. Just beautiful. And here's the back of this pen as well. Another limited edition of 300. But she's so pretty. And there's that pen on pen action with those flowers in her. So pretty with a silver background there. Gorgeous, beautiful. I'll fit her right in here. These mean a lot to me because it was given to me by two friends. And I love it because it is the same pen in some aspects. And I'm going to frame these side by sides because this is two of my good friends. Now, this one here was given to me by Melissa at Pixie Dust and Peaches. Look at those pens. I love the way the Sleeping Beauty is in that lavender, the way the flowers come across her. These are beautiful. I am framing these together. I just think two of the same pen is gorgeous. Now, if you look on the back, there is a difference. This one from Connie was an artist proof of 25, and then this one was by Melissa was a 250 limited edition pen. I'm going to keep them on the backwards because I just love these so much, and these will mean quite a bit to me. I can't wait to frame these because I want to do a blue and a pink sided. I have plans for these to be framed. And again, two beautiful friends. I love this pen. Now, my next pen, I have several pens that are of Sleeping Beauty. They're going to be in the middle. I think I have to kind of have a circle about them. The two that I just showed you are going to go on a special frame on all their own. This pen is a fantasy pen, and it was given to me by Dusty Boo Disney. Dustin. This is a fantasy pen made by Cat B Pen Designs. I have seen quite a few of her pens now. I think I have a couple more from her. This is beautiful. And the reason being is, you know, I go on and on about Aurora's hair. Look at that. Taking this off the backard, because you have to see the back of this pen. Again, Cat B Pen Designs. She is on Etsy, and Dusty found her, and then Dusty gifted me this pen. I believe I have the pink one and he has a blue one, or vice versa. But look at the roses around that pen. Beautiful art. Her hair, her eyes, her crown, her necklace, and then that rose right there. Oh, this is the back. Even the back of this pen is gorgeous. Again, there come these flowers into play, same as these on the back of this one. Oh, I love this pen. Again, this will be one of those pens that takes up the centerpiece of her board. Now I have one last pen. So once again, Sarah's Disney Magic, and she's hosting this collab. Sarah's Disney Magic can find these amazing fantasy pens. She kept telling me, I have something I'm sending you, have something I'm sending you. And whoa, did she send me something. Look at this. This is a fantasy pen. It is gorgeous. This again is going to go in the middle of the board. Just beautiful. Her hair, her outfit. She's in the blue dress here. The little bluebird, it is pen on pen. Look at the crown up here at the top in the pink, signifying that she's in the blue dress, but she does come in pink. I loved that. And then you have the glitter on her waistline, that princess waistline. Just amazing. And this is the pen designer there. Ellie of 50. I think I wanted to show this in How Low Can I Go, but I didn't want to show the fantasy pens because I wanted to save this one for my top 10 pens, because it definitely is. So there you have it. There are my pens, my top 10, and of course I went over a couple. It's because of these two guys right here. But I just love them. They're memories that I can attach to friends. They're memories that I can attach to things that happened in the Disney parks or with Disney, or who worked at Disney. Just amazing friendships that I've made being on YouTube that are so blessed to me. There are so many more pens that pens have given me, and I just pulled out the Sleeping Beauty ones, but these are it. So that is my top 10 favorite pens for the year 2024. Now, I'm hoping we continue this collab year after year, and I'm hoping that I'm still able to keep collecting pens to be able to show you more. I know the pen collectors out there have been collecting for a long time, and they look all different. They have so many nooks and crannies out there they look at on Instagram, on Facebook, on apps like Whatnot. I mean, there's so many places to find pens. eBay, Mercari, Poshmark. There's just so many places to find pens. HQ Pens in Orlando is a really big one. So there are so many places to collect from, and small shops to collect from, live shows to collect from. So if you're interested in pens, get out there and explore that. Watch these channels and see where they go to find their pens. So Sarah, once again, thank you so much. You're the pen expert, and I just appreciate you being not only a great YouTuber and content creator, but my friend as well. So thank you so much. Hope you guys have a good day, good week, and as they say in the parks, have a magical day, okay? Thanks so much for being here.